Do you feel like at one point we had that type of relationship? Okay, I feel like we got enough perspectives under the post for me to give my response to the situation where the mom is cussing out the daughter because she didn't cook for the brother. I'm still not sure if this is a skit, but it does show a real issue. Many girls are raised to take on household chores while the boys are just simply in the background, not learning how to cook or clean hands-on. This creates a situation where we only equip our daughters with the tools to become successful wives and mothers, leaving our sons without the skills to become successful husbands and fathers. And as most of us daughters know, this leaves a tension between the mother and daughter relationship, where the mother goes to work and expects the daughters to take care of the household. This places a heavy burden on the daughter. The son may just be sitting around waiting for a sister to cook because that's what they do with mom. Wait for mom to cook. The daughter is the closest thing to mom. And this screams that mothers don't expect their sons to step up, which is rooted in traditional roles, standards placed on women by society and even the church. So when the daughter rebels against these expectations, the mother often reacts out of anger because she feels let down. She has no one else to step in place. Mothers expect their daughter to step up in their absence because we were raised that way. Brothers were in the room. We were in the kitchen. Ultimately, this creates an imbalance in the family dynamic as neither one of the children are ready for adulthood. And being ready for adulthood looks like being a team player. Ask me how I know this? Because I was once that mama who expect her daughters to do everything in my absence. So on that note, I'm gonna let you hear what my firstborn daughter, TT, has to say about my role in her trauma as taking on these traditional familial roles in my absence. Now, this is still kind of fresh because I just embarked on my healing journey last year. And when I needed TT to step up because she was of age was when I first had Ava. And Ava is our 9th child. Okay, did you see that video on my page?
I didn't watch the full thing.
Where did you stop at?
The beginning. I was watching it at school.
You did the beginning.
I was watching it at school.
What's your take on that?
That relationship seems toxic.
It seems toxic?
Yeah.
Do you feel like at one point we had that type of relationship?
No, because I never argued back.
Mm-hmm.
Like toxic towards me?
Yeah.
Like only like one time.
Which one was that?
When I was telling Dad that the boys wouldn't help with Ava, and that was like when Ava was like a newborn, and he found out I was telling him, and he got mad, and he yelled at me for it.
And then how did you feel about me having you help with Ava opposed to the boys help with Ava?
I was kind of like irritated.
Why?
Because it was like a lot of work to do.
What are some of the things you had to do?
Change your diaper. Well, not too much, but I did change her diaper sometimes. I would make her food. I would play with her. I did have fun playing with her though. And then I would rock her to sleep.
And what was I doing when you were doing that?
I think you were working.
And then who helped you while you were doing that?
Sometimes Nane would help me.
But none of the boys?
They would pop in to make sure we were doing all right.
Oh, they'll check in on you?
Yeah.
But they didn't have the hands-on that you had to do?
No, too much. The child would play with Ava though.
Now that I'm on my healing journey, I catch TT often in her room like her brothers. I don't force none of my kids to come in the kitchen who already know how to cook, who already know how to clean. Sometimes when I do feel burdened, I will have everybody come down to assist me. But other than that, I don't even assume the traditional roles that are placed on many women because I too am looking for myself and my place in this world as woman, not as mother and not as wife. So in doing so, I too need a break from the domestic life. I too need a break from the role of wife. And I too need a break from the role of mother. So in doing that, we have to also remember that our children are just kids. They should know how to do basic things, survival things, but they should never step in the role of parent if they have no choice to do so and have to step in place of you. We need to make sure that it's a team effort and not just on one person, and definitely not because they are girl, female. These sons too need to step up and help because they too need to be successful husbands and fathers in case the wife or mother is down and needs someone to step up for her. It's a team effort. To running a family is a team effort. You should not expect one of you to take care of the whole house. Once you start having kids, no longer look for your wife to only cater to you. Understand that she too have to stretch herself thin to cater to your children. And in knowing that, you too need to know when to step in.